Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Full Damage on the Mindcrack Season 4 server. We're over here at the casino, and we have an elevator put in. It's not one of the dock elevators. It's not a dock elevator, I don't think. I don't know who made it, but it's not one of those. It's a dropper elevator, all the droppers facing upwards, and then the bottom dropper down here has a comparator on it, which goes into this hopper clock, which goes through 3, 6, 9, 12 ticks of delay, and then up this tower here, which is enough so that it will send it all the way up. Like, this will pulse enough times, and with the delay and such here, it's enough that it will go all the way up the tower, even if we just put one item in. If we put one item in here, boop, then we should see it arrive there. Excellent. And yeah, so that works perfectly. It will take the items straight up. It's not silent, but to me the dock elevator works on a glitch, and that scares me because the items aren't secure. They're just items floating around, and hopefully they will go up to where they're meant to be. But this, all the items are secure, so I prefer that a lot more. But anyway, that's that. We're going to need to copy it onto the other side too. We may do it down there as well for the items going up to the prize line, or not the prize line, the money back line, like this chest here. Not entirely sure yet. I still might do that with a minecart because it's just going to be a straight line. So yeah, but that's that. That's that elevator working. Like I said, just a hopper clock like that. You guys can copy it if you wish, and then just redstone torches all the way up there, and then this just pulses enough before the the pulse gets around to here, and then it'll send it all the way up. That's good. Anyway, I'm gonna copy that and finish these off, hopefully, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alrighty, progress report. It has been a few hours. We've got quite a bit done here. This is the doubler. And we have this is a halver, sorry, and we have the return line here, which will feed and refill. We've got our overflow system there, same as the other side, the chest with the comparator and whatnot. That's going to feed into those hoppers there, which are going to go down that way, which isn't done yet, but that will be the same side that the other overflow line is going onto, and we can just fit overflow chest under these stairs somewhere. This is the item elevator, which are going to go up here. Haven't got that done yet. Just need a few more materials, waiting for some smooth stone to smelt. But that's pretty much it. Plenty of dark spots still. Had a couple of creeper blasts, which is a pain in the ass, but what you gonna do? That's that all sorted. Over on the other side, we've got the hopper lines into both of them, back and forth. Is that? That's going to be an issue. Crap. Okay. We might have to lower this another one. That's a problem. Or put in some kind of dropper to take it across. That's not great. Okay, anyway. I'll have to fix that, but that's fine. Then we have this side, the doubler here. Whoops. It's very hard to navigate around. But this is all sorted. Not a lot has changed here. We now have the overflow system. The chest there, that's the standard overflow. Then it's feeding into these chests on the side here, which are then feeding through a hopper there and then into this line. That just makes it fit around. It doesn't get affected by these torches, doesn't get affected by this redstone. It's just a way to get it around without making it affected and stuff. Then we just need to work on this system here to bring the dispense stuff up to this line. We need to do the input line also feeding into that eventually, somehow. That's that. And yeah, it's coming along. We're actually nearly done here with these two systems, so I'm excited about that. Alrighty, so we have the elevator working on the Harbour here. The delay is slightly longer, it's 6 ticks longer on this side. It may be too long, on that side it may be too long too, but the original delay that was copied from that side was too short because we have 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got 2 more droppers for it to go up. So it wasn't long enough, but if we put the piece of zombie flesh in here, the special test flesh, and then we get on up to here, we can see that it ends up in there. So that's good. That goes all the way up, which is exactly what we want. I mean, when we've got items coming through anyway, they're all going to probably end up right at the top, but it's just there because we wanted it to be. So that's done on this side. And I have gone, let's get through here, I have gone and fixed this part here, so it now drops down and then just heads up into this hopper, or dropper lifty doodad here, so it won't get affected by, or this line won't affect this line here. So that should go through. It would help if we had an item in there. But now that will go through, excellent, and then it should end up going through all this stuff. Tickety tickety tickety. And we can make our way around. Very hard to navigate still. And there we go. Test flesh made its way there. Fantastic. So, what's left to do? This return line, or this overflow line needs to be put in. Same on the other side. The overflow line needs to be finished. And then the method of getting the money... we didn't make it, dang it. The method of getting the money up from there? This hopper here, I think. Interesting. This is the output. The output is now traveling down to that end. I say now, it didn't just turn itself around, that's the way I built it. That's not the way I'm going to want it. Because this... crap. Are you serious? And this is the input line here. Yeah, I'm going to want it on the other side. Crap. Oh no. No, that is going the right way. I just had this hopper turned around. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Phew-wee. God, I got scared then. I wondered why I would do that. Okay, so we just need to get it from this hopper up to this hopper, probably via a minecart, like I keep saying. But once we've got that sorted, then the entire thing should be functional. This is the only functional part that's left. The only other parts are purely back-end, which would be the overflow lines. Excellent. And then it's just cosmetic details. Wow, we're really close to doing this. And then we just need to add in a system to change diamonds to ones and ones to diamonds. And then we'll be good to go. Good to go. Alrighty, we have the minecart system set up here. It's just in its testing phases for now. But let's put in the test flesh. So this is like, it has been dispensed from these guys here, I think. Yeah, that goes down from the droppers up there, into that hopper, into that hopper, into that hopper, into this hopper, into the minecart. Excellent. Which we just nudged, but that's fine. I would like to be able to escape, though, without moving it too much. And let's also have a nap, because it is the bedtime. There we go. Excellent. Okie dokie. So, I don't know how we're going to power these tracks yet, but for now we can just pulse it with this guy. So now that's gone off. And it comes back down, goes right where it was before, which is good, and the test flesh should now be in here. Fantastic. And it's got plenty of hoppers for it to drop into. I mean, it's only ever going to have probably 2 items in it, so I mean we only need 2 hoppers for it to go into, but it has plenty for it to go into just in case something goes wrong. And all these feed back into this line here. They don't interfere with that line, which is good. They don't interfere with any other lines, and then the minecart just drops down onto this again. And it should just go back and forth. Whoops. There we go, and it stops exactly there too, which is nice. But now we need some way to power this. Now you can power it with a detector rail, or you can use a comparator on a minecart with a detector rail. But we need it on the powered block there. So the only thing we're going to be able to do really is take the signal from this guy, which we may need to move slightly so the comparator doesn't get a connection from this, depending how comparators work. I've never used the subtraction mode on a comparator, so I don't really use the side connection of a comparator. But if it's not going to affect it, then that's fine. If it is, then we can push this entire thing back 1 block. That's not a problem. And we'll just have less hoppers here, which is also not a problem, as it means I will be able to reclaim some hoppers. Yeah, that's probably, if we take the signal from that, and we have a falling edge detector, so once this is empty, it will send a pulse to this. That's probably going to be the best way to do it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Once this is empty, it will send a pulse to these tracks. We'll have to dig into the mountainside a little bit here, which will go outside the casino, but that's not a problem. And then yeah, after that it should be functional, so that's good. While I'm setting the new system up here, the way I did the corner track, by the way, was just like that, and then you can remove this guy, and then go ahead and build the hill like normal, and then that will stay turned. Just a little tip that everybody probably knew anyway, but there you go. You now know it again. Alrighty, so we have a falling edge detector placed in here. So the comparator is coming from the hopper, going into this repeater, which is on full delay. The reason being just to extend the signal a bit. Give this enough time, and if there's ever like a little blip, like a 1-tick blip or so, between the hopper putting its item in there and getting another one in, then this will cover it as well. It's got about it's got a 4-tick leeway, and then that's going into these, and then that's going to go into this. Once the signal goes off here, it will send a pulse out of here. So let's put in these. Okay, pulse isn't long enough. Still not long enough. Okay. Right. So we are going to need to extend that pulse. Yeah, definitely going to need to extend that pulse. Okay, I have another repeater on me. Let's move this entire assembly back a bit. We're right at the surface too. There's a lake here that I had to fill in, and clearly I did a terrible job at smoothing out the terrain above it. There we go. Okay. We don't have any to go there yet, so let's just do the dirt. Right. Instead, let's do that, then extend it then. Let's see if that changes things. Okay, we need about double that. So let's take it out this way. Like so. How best to do this? I'm out of repeaters now as well, and I need some more. Okay, let me go grab some more stuff. Okay, plenty more repeaters. Let's break this part. Let's do one there. One there. Or in fact, one there I think is what we'll need. And one there. Put that on full delay, put that on full delay. Connect those, connect that. We'll put that on a delay there too. Okay, this might work. Where did my test flash go? Oh, it's in the thingy. There we go. Okay, yeah, that might be long enough. We'll test it when it's down here. We'll test it with some pork chops. Okay, yeah, that's just about long enough. We might be able to compact that down. Who knows, but that is enough for it to move, which is good. Alrighty, so I'm just redoing these slightly. This is the doubler. The original signal which goes back from this comparator and round to the front there to indicate whether there are items in the thingy or not. That would power that, or it would power the hopper there, so it wouldn't suck stuff in. You can see this is the original here. This block would be powered by the comparator. If it's powered, so if the dropper has stuff in it, then the hopper here would be powered by this redstone. So, just moving that real quick. It's a nice and easy fix. It does use a little bit more redstone and a little bit more stone slabs, but that's not a problem. We'll live, probably. We're under the border now, so I feel like I should expand the wall or put something on the outside there. I don't know. We'll have to see. But like that, and that works absolutely fine. And yes, it should be functional now. I just need to fill it, I think. It's been since yesterday that I worked on this, but I had a sleepless night last night, so my mind isn't working as well as it should, and I can't remember if there's anything else we needed to do. I don't think there is. I think it's functional now. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Just need to fill it by making a whole bunch of books, which will be fun. Oops. Okay. Bum bum. Excellent. This one. I'm recording a whole bunch of full damage in advance too. This episode's going to go up on Tuesday, I think? Yeah, Tuesday. But at the moment it's currently Saturday. Reason being is we have guests coming over. Oh, did I break this one? I didn't mean to break that one. I apologise. There you go. You can go back. We have guests coming over, so I probably won't be able to do much in the way of recording. So I'm pre-recording some full damage. Okay, let's break that block. Let's stop messing around. There we go. This one should be easy because we have the outside wall to place it against. Break those. Excellent. Did I break this again? Or did I not have... Yeah, I did break that again. You dumbass. There we go. And place, place, place. Fantastic. That should work. If we go and put an item in the dropper, put some test flesh in there. Ah. Oh, that's an issue. That's issue number 1. Issue number 2, which I didn't even consider. Hang on. Did I do it over here too? Get in here. So you're full of stuff. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I didn't even consider that. If it loses just enough items, then it will empty, or it will indicate that it's not full anymore. Which is okay if we have a big enough backlog, but it's not ideal because it's not truly empty. I mean, it does help. It gives it some kind of buffer between saying it's empty and actually being empty, which is nice, but it's not ideal. I may need to change that. I'd like to fix it with a repeater, but I don't think I can. On this one I could. Well, maybe. Change this out for a slab. Repeater on top of it, block here. Powering the redstone underneath it, which would drop down. Yeah, I could do it there, for sure. On the other side, though, that may be a little tricky. Little tricky. Up, up. We could do a repeater on this block, feeding into a block here, which would work. We'd still have this issue, which we'll have to fix. Well, that we could fix with just that. That fixes that. Fine. Okay, yeah, let me do that real quick then. Okay, that is now fixed. See, it's working on that side. Ah, it's not powering this one. Yeah, there is some kind of glitch where downward power doesn't travel. It will travel upwards, watch this. See, it travels upwards there, but downwards it doesn't go. I could... Let's try this, see if this fixes it. You never know. Break that, replace it with a full block. Okay, that works. It doesn't go down there, but we can replace that with a full block too. That's absolutely fine. Okay, let's replace all these. And then we'll be good. Something along the lines of this. So if this episode is going up on Tuesday, that would be Tuesday the 17th. So tomorrow is Ribfest on Spark Street in Ottawa. And if you don't go to Ribfest, there's something terribly, terribly wrong with you. It's basically a festival of just barbecue ribs, and it's delicious. And I will be there, and I will spend too much money and eat too much food and gain too much weight and cry myself to sleep, but be extremely happy about it because ribs are delicious. Yes, Ribfest is my favourite fest of ribs. But seriously, I'm going there, and it'll be exciting, chatty stuff at the end of the episode. Fast news. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go sleep because I'm kind of delirious now. But this is working. You can copy the modifications if you're building along at home. Whoops, I keep moving that minecart. Let's get our test flesh out. In fact, let's have a gander over there. That should mean it's unlocked. Yes. See that redstone torch is off? That means that hopper is now accepting items. So that's working. all that's left to do is fill it, make new books. We're going to need up to a 32 value book. We're also going to need to fit in a diamonds to ones and ones to diamonds, which we'll probably put here. I think it can fit. It's going to be really small. It's certainly not going to be as big as this nonsense. But then after that, we will be good to go. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode.